Good morning, I'm Kensei and welcome to Dragontrek. Today I'm in Harriman State Park. I'm hiking northbound again. First time in New York and New Jersey that I do that. This is what it looks like. I'm heading up that and starting with a steep uphill today. Elevation change of 500 feet in less than a mile. Looks pretty good though. It rained yesterday, which was why I wasn't hiking yesterday. I like what I see. I especially like that tree. There is a white blaze there, which seemed to tell me that I'm supposed to hike that way. And there is a white blaze over there, but sort of at an angle. It's not facing me directly. And over there are white blazes too, facing me directly, telling me I'm supposed to turn left. So, yeah, no motorized vehicles. Harriman State Park, Elk Pen Trailhead. Does this mean that the park actually starts here and not at the parking lot? Camping only in designated areas. Does that mean that any camping south of here is fine? There is a sign here, so it definitely appears that this is where I'm supposed to go, Appalachian Trail. I had been hoping to do 8 miles today, which would be half the distance to Bear Mountain, but it's difficult to get access or get to a car from there. So I'm going to Arden Valley Road, which is 5 miles away from here. Are the arrows pointing this way or that way? The blaze is over there and there's another blaze there. So, pieces of wood placed across the trail. I'm not supposed to go in that direction. Good to know. I'm supposed to go in this direction. One of my little orange friends, yes, he looks a lot bigger now because I can zoom. The vibe I get of this place is that if this was a road, this is where the bandits would hide to ambush said travelers and take their stuff. I'm not a bandit. I have no knowledge about such things, but that's the vibe. Some views over the lake. Not sure how much you can see of it. More views of the lake, but from a different angle. With the zoom, I think you have a better view too. That definitely looks like a wall. The stones fit together well. It's not just some sort of simple thing they've thrown together. They've done that with effort. Is that a canal of some sort? Look at this. This wall is fairly flat and even on this side. It's not flat, it's not even, it's more rock-like. So the left side of this wall is definitely the one they put up for people to see, the outward-facing side, if you will. And this is the inside where people did not see. This may be a canal some of the time, because there is water over there. And the same thing is true for this side. There's some water there. Sometimes this might be a canal, but most of the time, probably not. And it rained yesterday. This place with that hill and these trees, I'm thinking of Robin Hood. If this was a road and the Sheriff of Nottingham or his men were traveling with some valuables, money, archers of Robin Hood style could easily, I'm thinking, I have no knowledge of this, attack from up there and sort of deal with them before they could get out of here. Well, there's a little path off trail to the right into a fairly flat area. Tent could be set up here. That definitely looks like a firing, even though we have passed a sign which says that you're not allowed to camp or set fire, or even picnicking is forbidden here. Whatever that is exactly. And what's the difference between a hiker stopping for a break and having a picnic? And we have better, closer views of the lake. Harriman does not disappoint. I mean, in my mind's eye, I can see bandits everywhere. This is such an inspirational place for me. I just love it here. Not far from that side trail, we have this area. From this height and distance, most of it seems pretty flat. And then we have this path leading down to the water. I haven't gone down to the water myself, so I'm not sure exactly what it looks like. But from this distance, that looks like a perfect entry and exit point to go swimming. Not that swimming is allowed here either. I'm just making an observation because this place inspires me. And I have a feeling that this place will enter some of my fantasy writings. Stuff will happen here. Just perfect. Harriman Park is definitely one of my favorite places to hike so far. The inspiration, I just love it. At first I thought those were blazes, but then I noticed they are nailed on, not painted on. But turning around, there are blazes over there, and those look painted on from this distance. Of course, from over there, these look painted on too. But I don't see any blazes there. And I do see a blaze over there. So I'm going this way. There seems to be one that was painted on there, but has faded. That blaze is definitely painted on, and there are more blazes up there. I just love Harriman Park. I would not want to climb that. That is completely vertical. The rocks are so big that there are no handholds. Maybe if you're a climber and do that sort of thing for a living, you might do something with that. Fortunately, it seems I'm going further right and going around this than over it. It seems I spoke too quickly, for even though there is a path this way, the AT goes through this way. We are at the lemon squeezer. Let's see what we can do with this. Whoa. Yeah, we're going this way. Okay, we're going this way. Right now, I feel like I should have a mounted camera, like on my chest or something. I just felt water or raindrop or whatever fall on my hand. Let's see if we can get through this while filming. That seems to be, well, a little tricky. If I had a mounted camera, I could probably do that. Since I have to hold it with my hand, not so much. This is where we're going. I got myself through this, and as you can see, it's leaning to camera right, which as I walked through it in the other direction was my left. So I was leaning against the wall on my left, not walking straight forward, sort of having my right shoulder more forward than normally. And as you get further this way, your upper body is higher than the top of the lemon squeezer. So if you turn and face camera left, your backpack might be on top of the cliff on camera right. If you want, you could also take your backpack off and just put it up there and complete this. I did not do that. I had the backpack on my entire trek through this. A little slower than normal, a little more leaning to the left, my left, which is camera right, and 1 foot at a time. And this was easy. Apparently we have to go up that way. That seems like climbing more than my herniated disc would be fond of. Let's see what it looks like when we get there. Fortunately, there is a blue blaze to the left. That does not look fun, climbing with a herniated disc. I'm assuming that this trail is sort of a, if it's too dangerous to do the white blaze, you can use this blue blaze instead. And my herniated disc, in my judgment, whoa, okay, that doesn't look fun either. But my herniated disc definitely feels like enough reason to take the safe way around. Easy way. Blue blaze down there. From the markers, I figured going up this way was fine too. The lake is over there beyond the trees, and this forest may not be as dark or as deep as the one Frost wrote about. But I love it. A better view of the lake. It's 11:15. I started hiking at about 8:45. I've been hiking for about 2.5 hours, and I've gone 2.2 miles. And as slowly as I've been walking today, drinking the inspiration that Harriman State Park is to me, that is an awesome pace. Oh man, I'm so happy I'm hiking in Harriman Park. I contacted the hostel there, slack packing me, and I told them that I would be here longer than we had previously talked about. And I felt raindrops here and there, and I'm staying out longer. I'm the weatherman. I'm the guy that avoids rain. Maybe that means it won't rain that much. The forecast said 1/10 of an inch. Doesn't sound like much. I hope it will be less than that, obviously. The water source doesn't seem to be moving, but at least they've placed rocks so that I can safely rock hop, if you even can call this rock hopping. I mean, it's almost like it was a bridge. Okay, so the water is moving here. And we're across. Interesting views. Nice little water source. And seeing this path, I thought I was supposed to cross here, but I saw those nailed on blazes and that painted on blaze and figured I'm supposed to cross here, and the rock hopping is safer and easier here. Some views, but you can't see that much between the trees. What kind of trees are these? Anyone know? Please leave a comment down below. That's where I came from. And this is where I'm going. This sign continues on. Arden Valley Road was where I decided I was to, or we decided I was supposed to be picked up. But I'm going a little over 4 miles to where the trail crosses Seven Lakes Road, which is close to cars. But I like hiking here, so I'm hiking further, even though that means that I have to road walk up to 3 miles, however, to get back to where I can be picked up. But at that point, I've hiked 8 miles, and 3 miles I have in front of me, I can't skip. So no matter how I feel, I have to finish them. It's a little after 1. I've hiked a little over 4 miles. So I'm not really hiking by pace today, rather I'm hiking to see and hiking to be inspired, hiking to feel. Whereas with another 4 miles to go, that is 4 hours, and then 3 miles to go back. If I can hike faster then, hopefully, as it's road walking and I'm no longer here to hike for inspiration, or so I'm assuming. I know what this thing that almost looks like a Japanese flag is for. Let me know in the comments. I just saw this branch, which is magnified almost 7 times, fall out of a tree. This tree, and this is natural size. The water source is dry. Fortunately, I am carrying enough water. This place is magic. I just love it. This place is awesome. I could live here. Well, not exactly here. I mean, this is the Appalachian Trail. It's 3 o'clock. I've hiked 6.6 miles in about 6 hours. That's pretty good. I have 0.9 miles left to my end of day. The sky is darker. It's 3 o'clock. I feel the sprinkling of rain. I hope it doesn't become more than that. The trail continues forward. There are a couple of rocks there that you possibly could rock hop across there. But with the herniated disc, I don't really want to try. Fortunately, there's a trail here too. And that leads to a bridge. It's not in the best condition, but the water flows freely underneath it. It's 15:44, and I've started road walking. So I'm almost there. Could be a mile or two, or however long this will take. Yes, the road is closed for cars. Road closed. Technically, you could just drive that way and bypass it if you're that kind of driver.
Hi, this is Editing Can Say. Unfortunately, I forgot to shoot an ending of today's hike. So keep on checking.